most expensive SUV in the world for the price of a Bugatti. The fleet of U.S. government armored vehicles for senior officials will soon be updated again. The first representative of the new generation of Chevy Suburban, developed in a special design bureau of GM Defense for diplomatic services and protocol ceremonies, has appeared. The U.S. government fleet of vehicles is famous not only for the most famous presidential fortress on wheels, the Beast Cadillac 1, but also for a number of other models, including newly developed ones. For example, one of GM's 10 new prototypes was handed over to the Diplomatic Security Service for testing at the end of June. Another is to be tested with small arms and explosive devices, and the rest are sent for durability testing. If the SUVs pass these tests, the U.S. State Department will enter into a multi-year contract with GM until September 2023 to produce such vehicles for officials, diplomatic services, and protocol ceremonial occasions. Two years ago, the State Department awarded a $36.4 million contract to GM's Special Purpose Unit to develop the next generation of large commercial vehicles and entered into a similar agreement with Mattel Memorial Institute to build armored versions of the Ford Expedition. The partnership was critical as GM ended production of its Suburban HD in 2018, the only chassis capable of supporting the weight of the added armor. In the past, third-party companies performed armor work by reworking production SUVs, installing bulletproof glass and reinforced body parts. But this time, GM is developing the entire package from scratch. DSS noted that the older modified SUVs were found to be less maneuverable than the original vehicles on which they were based. Maintenance was difficult, and some systems designed for standard weight vehicles could not handle the additional weight of safety gear. Most often, complaints were made from diplomatic missions in countries with more severe climatic conditions. So, the new design and innovative implementation of GM's Special Design Bureau started from scratch and is aimed at correcting the shortcomings of its predecessors. The new SUVs share the same styling and some parts from Chevrolet Suburban. GM and DSS are tight-lipped about the powertrain. However, a shot with the hood raised, where the engine cover is visible, suggests that it is equipped with a 6.2-liter LS V8 engine. GM says the new next-generation HD Suburban is built on its modern EBOF architecture, so it's possible there will be a hybrid powertrain lurking under the hood. featured vehicle had good acceleration, better cornering, and a powerful anti-lock braking system that was far superior to our aftermarket vehicles. You can really feel the stability and performance in the redesigned chassis, said Assistant Secretary for Diplomatic Security Gentry Smith after testing the Suburban at Summit Point Raceway later this month. Information leaked that each of the 10 prototypes would cost about $3.6 million. However, this is not the final cost. The official price tag has not yet been announced.